How's it going, everybody? I'm ChrisChin, and welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play series. In the last episode, we worked on our wonderful windmill. Oh man, I love this one too. It's so beautiful. I think it's one of my best builds ever. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. And then I also added a few more hay piles. I worked on this path a little bit, worked on these lights, kind of made plans to build something right there, but we're not going to get to that today. In today's episode, we're going to come over here actually and finally build something over here. This is where our old chicken farm used to be actually, and in one of our latest videos we moved it over here. Alright, funny business aside, here we go. This is what I have set up for today's episode. These are all the resources that I think I'm going to need. I might need some more. I haven't got any foliage to put around my building yet. We'll do that afterwards. But this is what I kind of want to go with. So we're going to have these to be like the corner accent blocks. And then I really wanted to try out building with calcite. So I think it blends very well with the diorite block. The diorite's kind of ugly, but these two go together pretty well. So I'm going to try and blend those. And then we're going to have like a base kind of going around on the bottom made out of brick to kind of give it some structure. We're going to use some stairs, but we'll mix some of this granite, that's what it's called, granite in it with it. And then for our ceilings, we're going to be using these blocks. It's going to be mainly the cyan terracotta, but then we also have the gray concrete powder, and then we're going to use this very sparingly. It's the gray wool, and I think it'll just give it some texture. And then we're going to outline it with this prismarine block. And I'm kind of trying to match this block, so the palette's going to be pretty similar to this build, which we'll finish at the end of the episode. Hopefully that copper grows a little bit more. It's been sent over there for 2 episodes now, but I might just put it on there and let it oxidize on the ceiling. So I got that mess all taken out of the way, and the very first thing I usually like to do is just lay out the very first layer, like the first block, just to kind of get a good shape for when I'm building something. So we're going to do that real quick. Nice. So now that we have all these walls finished up, we got the windows all in place, we got the trim all around, got the lanterns. Took a little bit of time, but ooh, looks so good. We're gonna get some more color on here. It's looking pretty grim right now, but if we come over here, we're gonna add our first bit of roof, and just to kind of give that a little bit more of a round, whatever, we're gonna put that right there. And then I want to have some logs going across just like that. And now we're going to put some of our prismarine, let's grab some and turn it into stairs. I have plenty more up at the mountain base, so if we run out we should be fine. And then so normally I like to go 1 block out like that on my roofs, and we'll do it on both sides so that it's hanging out 1 block this way, but also 1 block this way, if like that and like that. You see what I mean? Hopefully. I'm really bad at explaining things. I hope I'm getting better at that though throughout my videos. And then we're just gonna go for like a normal like A-frame, nothing fancy, just stairs, since this is a smaller one. And just like that and like that. And then we'll come over here and do the same, just like that. And then we can do a solid block in the middle. Yeah, a solid block should be good. Nice. So we went ahead and finished that up real quick. And then for this roof, it's going to extend all the way back in this direction, like all the way back that way. So let's build up real quick. And then we're also going to have something like this going across, just like that. Kind of a slow builder. And then, so this one's going to be a little bit fancier. And I think that we should go out like that. Yeah. And then like that, and then up. And then instead of putting a stair right here, let's see. We're going to put a solid block just like that. And then up a stair, go like that. Oops, wrong direction. And then we'll do another solid block. And then for the rest of it, we can just do something like that. And then I believe that's the middle. So in the middle, let's do, should I go solid block or half slab? We'll do a solid block for now. Here, let's do an upside down stair. Just like that. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be a nice shape. So I'm gonna finish that up real quick. And then we're gonna put a balcony right here. So I'm not gonna fill it in just yet, not until we get the balcony put in place. So we're gonna put our light gray first though. Just like this. And we've got to fill in that corner block too. And then we're just going to come in the back and kind of punch some holes. So, yeah, if you're fast enough at placing it, you can beat the falling. Oh, I wasn't fast enough right there. So that looks good. Let's set that back. You don't want to do too much andesite because then it just looks kind of like gross. You're just giving it a little bit of texture, just a little bit. Put one right there. Oh, no. No, I can't beat it. I'm so slow. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Let's go around to the other side and see if that looks good. I don't want to do too much. Yeah, look at that. That looks pretty good. Awesome. So I went ahead and put in a door. And then we also filled that in up there. So now we have some texture going around the balcony. And then let's head up here real quick. And I was thinking it'd be pretty cool to add in like a window right here or something. But I'm going to do that after I build the roof. It'll just make it a little bit easier. And then for the roof, I was thinking of using a solid block like cyan and those other blocks I showed early in the video rather than stairs because it gives this really cool effect. So we're going to kind of go along the roof. It's going to poke out a little bit, which is normally weird, but I think it works pretty well for this build. And then we're just going to go all the way across like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Like that, and then 1, 2, and then when we get up here we'll just do 1, 2, 3. So just like that. Very, very simple. Well, a creeper blew up, but it's not that big of a deal. Kind of a bummer. Anyways, we got the roof done and we're about to texture it up a little bit, but I want to put a window in there first. So man, my inventory's a mess. Let's get some of this junk out of there real quick. I might need that. So let's make some more stairs. And I was thinking a window would look pretty good right here. And I'm not going to keep it even with the door just to give it that extra little, you know, unique style. So let's jump up here. And I also want to... Ooh, I needed that grass actually. I'm going to have a little flower pot up here where we can put some sweet berries. I think sweet berries match the color of this build really well. So when those grows up, they'll be like kind of like maroonish red, which goes really well with this green color, and it also matches the bricks. So we're going to do that. I forget you move super slow in there. Just like that, and then let's punch this out real quick. Ooh, what the heck? What the heck? There's a glitch block right there. I must say, this is looking fine as heck. I added that slab up there, and then we also fixed that creeper damage. I put some lanterns right there, and some up there. And then I also slapped some torches down on the inside just for now, so nothing kills me what we're gonna have to do next is gonna be kind of a pain in the butt, because I'm gonna have to come under here and put a second layer under all these blocks so that I can randomize all of like the gray concrete powder and stuff. But the first layer actually has some blocks under it already, so I'm gonna head up there and just kind of show you all the general idea of what we're gonna do. Pretty simple. We're just gonna tear out some blocks. Oh man, the inventory is such a mess. So say like concrete powder right here, put some right there, and then maybe a wool block right here. Did I grab the wool? Yep, I grabbed the wool. And then, like, you know, just mix it up. I'm gonna try and use the wool a little bit less, but I like the gray concrete powder in here a lot, and it's gonna give this build a lot more detail, give it some texture, which will, you know, kind of match down here where there's a lot of texture. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that real quick. So I was working on this up close, all on the roof, thinking, that roof looks kind of weird with this pattern. But now that I get kind of farther away from it and it's not all up in my face, I think I love it. So I'm gonna hop up here real quick and just do my OptiFine zoom, and yeah, look at that. I think it's beautiful. I also added a jungle door up there. I'm not sure if I'm completely sold on that jungle fence right there, but you know, I could change it if I feel like it. But the last step I wanted to do for this building before I kind of plant some plants and do some stuff on the outside was to come up here and build a chimney. So you come like this, and I saw this on a YouTube video and I thought, oh, it's beautiful. So we're just gonna, you know, steal it. They use different colored trapdoors to do this though than what I'm gonna use, so maybe I'm doing my own little spin on it. So how did I do it? I made a test one, so let's break that. I think I had it like this, and then you're gonna put a fire up here, and then it's gonna hurt you, but you can step on the side and just do something like that. Cover the sides of it. And then we'll do the same right here, but we're going to make it one block shorter. And then I'm also going to put the granite right there instead. Oh, no, that's the same height. No, I'm going to put the granite right here instead. I don't want it to completely line up, because then it looks a little awkward. Hop right here real quick. Put the fire down. Cover it with trapdoors. I think the video I saw, they use spruce trapdoors, but I think the blue ones match a lot better with the build I'm going for. And then the last step is to put a wall on top, and I decided to go with stone brick just because it kind of matches the gray roof. There we go. I moved it down one block just because I thought it would look a little bit nicer, and I also changed the blue fire to orange fire, and I think it looks a lot better like that. And then I also put together a shulker box of just some decorations that I would think look nice around here. We're gonna start with the barrels, and we're gonna put them over here. So have one right there, and then one right there. And then I just kind of want to cover this little enclosure with some fences. So we'll do that. Looks pretty nice. Gives it a nice little detail. And then I've been wanting to use these for a really long time. So we finally have the flowering azalea bushes placed a little bit more. And then I also grabbed some of these flowers. They're my favorite flowers, the tulips. And I chose white and pink because they kind of match the build. We got like pinkish and white. So we're going to add a couple of those around the area. And then we also have... Oh, I forgot the pot. Alright, boys, we got the pot. And we're just going to put it right there. And I used dark oak just because we built this out of dark oak. And I thought it would be kind of cool to add. And then I also have some ferns. I love ferns. They're probably the 10 times better than grass, and you can grow them with bone meal like that. So I'm gonna go around the house and then just kind of put some more bushes, some more ferns, and some more flowers, and be right back. My gosh, I'm so proud of this house. This is probably like the best thing I've ever freaking built. Just look at it. It's so great. So I finished up with this landscaping around here. I added a little bit more dirt, just kind of make it a little more bulky around the side, because I had these bushes right here, but it looked awkward. And then I selectively placed grass where I thought it kind of drove the eyes more towards the house. Yeah, so maybe I'll move this one over one too. Just kind of like right there instead. So it's kind of clear right here, and it just kind of draws your eyes straight towards the center of the house. And then we also added a path right here. I was real picky with what blocks I put in there, and I think it turned out pretty good. And then as for the inside, you know, I never finish the insides of my buildings. If you just run around anywhere in my world, they aren't going to be done. Nope, nope, nope. So I'm not going to do it. But I do plan on in the future to actually do like a full episode dedicated towards decorating the insides of my houses. And finally, even though I'm dreading it and really don't want to do it, we're going to finish this building. I'm just determined. It matches this building so good, and then it also matches that building so good. I got a theme finally going on in my world, and I'm excited. So let's get this done real quick. Should be pretty easy. Ooh, and I didn't know that was there. Nice, that's what I need. So I didn't feel like waiting for my copper to finish anymore, and then I also had 52 ore, and I smelted it without realizing that I could fortune it. So that's kind of a bummer. I could have gotten a lot more. So I'm hoping this is enough, but this is just gonna be the outline, and I want it to be a majority this color right here with a little bit of this mixed in every now and then. So I thought you had to place the that copper in the crafting table with the wax, but you can actually right click it with wax. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this up there. It shouldn't be too big of an issue. Oh man, look at this. I was looking for some more copper because I realized I turned all my copper into stairs, and I found some freaking goats. I'm so excited. Let's see if he'll headbutt me. Come on, let's hit him. Oh, I want him to headbutt me. Well, I'm gonna leave them here for now. I remember where they are. I have a portal over that way somewhere. I was really hoping they'd spawn by my base, but I guess the mob cap is already reached for passive mobs in my area. But this is awesome. Oh man, I wish he had headbutt me though. It's currently 2 a.m. where I'm at, and I finally think I've reached a pretty good ending point for this episode. So I'm gonna have to wait for this to go to one more phase and before I can wax it. I tried making them all that color just to see how it would be, but I'm just not a fan. I think it needs to go to the next stage, the second to last stage, and it'll look really good with the prismarine. So I'm pretty happy with that, and it always helps to get a view from above. I'm gonna try and do this a little bit slower though. Oh, here, we'll do it from right here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. It's a little awkward right there because I couldn't connect that fence, but I was able to do it over on this side. Here, let's zoom in. Oh, I forgot to put the doors in. I'll do that later. But I didn't really feel like doing this in parts because I also wanted to work on this real quick. I just made one little change, but this episode's been going on for quite a while. It took a long time to build this, so I just wanted to do these two things very quickly. So what I changed is, if you come over here, this used to be built into the ground right here. I left one right there, but then I raised these two just so it looks less awkward and it looks more like stairs leading up into this house. And since I have slabs all throughout here, I kind of had to make it a little weird. But I do that just because I have a lot of very special redstone under here. Because I built a song. You flip the book. Yeah. But then we also, there's never going to be interiors in my buildings. We never go in them. But I also added one of these doors up here. And I don't think I mentioned it, but I built this door right here too. And I think it looks pretty good, especially from a distance. It just used to be a big old hole, which, you know, didn't look good. So we can look it out from over here real quick. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Looks like one giant door. So I'm pretty proud of that. And I'm really proud of these two buildings. I really improved this. Like, it was ugly as heck. And then this house, it's just really helping tie this whole area together. And then the last episode, we built this right here, which, oh boy, I'm in love with this thing. It looks so good. And it took me a long time to choose what center block I was going to use. And I think that looks really good right there. Kind of reminds me of a BOO build. That's what I was going for. I've been trying to build a lot more like him. He's like the best. And then in next episode, I'm trying to debate if I want to build a house that kind of matches this over here. I kind of came up with a pretty good diagonal concept, and I've never built in diagonal, so I think it'd be a pretty cool challenge to work on. Or I've been kind of working on this over here. I think I've come up with a pretty good design to extend it back and make this kind of look like a like an ice wizard temple or something. I don't know, but everything's starting to look a lot more magical. We got rid of a ton of junk. I still got to build something right there. I'm thinking like creepy old swamp look. And then we got rid of the sea pickle farm, so I was thinking of moving something over to the ocean. And then I really want to build a barn at some point, or a horse stable right here. Ooh, I got so many plans. And then all these pillars you see sticking up around the world, right there, right there. There's one right here. I think I could fit a diagonal building in right here somewhere. These are all areas that I think I could fit buildings. So I think one would go good right there. And then maybe a tower or something right there. And then this hill right here, we have a pretty awesome gradual path up. So I think like a building right here would be pretty cool. And we still need to work on a path to get to our zoom and zoo over here. But, you know, it's all gonna take time, which I'm excited for. If you guys like this video, you know, just be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And tell me what you liked about my video and what you want to see in future videos. And that's gonna be all. Thank y'all very much, and bye-bye.